Pixel 9a review. Let's do it. So the Pixel 9a is, it's a decent phone. It's got the Tensor 4, albeit it has the older generation modem in it, 5100 milliamp battery, which is huge for a phone like this, 8 gigs of RAM, 120 gigabyte starting storage, IP68 Gorilla Glass 3, and 7 years of updates, running the latest Android 15. Is this something that you should spend your money on? Well, if you like Google phones, maybe. And maybe you should wait a little bit later. But I'll talk about both of those things in this video. So the phone itself, I've been using it. I've had it for about 2 weeks now. And it's something that I got to say I've enjoyed it. There are a couple frustrations here and there, but I have largely enjoyed the phone. I was a big fan of the A series when they first came out years ago because they brought so much value and performance at kind of bottom dollar pricing. They've crept up now. This is a $499 phone. I don't consider this a budget phone anymore. I consider this a mid-tier phone. And I don't think as a mid-tier phone it's all that problematic, but the anomaly of this phone is that it's $499, but in a couple months you'll be able to get it for $399. That's just what Google does with the A series phones. So they're priced a little high. If you want to get it through Google right now, they'll give you $100 credit, which is nice. You can put it towards a case or some other stuff. It doesn't have super fast charging. It has 23-watt charging. It has slow wireless charging. It does have IP68, which is a bump up from the previous generation, so no more IP67. So you get the full protection, 30 minutes underwater up to 1.5 meters. 6.3-inch screen, 2700 nits peak brightness, 1800 HBM. So that means that you can manually adjust it up to 1800 max brightness. So the screen is sufficiently bright. I like the screen. One thing I don't like about the screen, though, is you got these glaring bezels. These are some of the biggest bezels probably on any phone that I've seen in a long time. And for 2025, these are massive bezels. Does it interrupt the phone experience? No, not really. But I mean, just take a look at that. Those are some giant stinking bezels. I don't know. It's just not for me. I wish they'd make them look smaller. I mean, of course, they did take away the camera bump on the back. I'm actually okay with this. There are a lot of people that were really mad that there's no longer the big camera bump on the back like we have with the Pixel 9, Pixel 9 Pro, Pro XL, or even the camera bump we've had with previous phones. I think this really helps make the A series stand out more. You're not sitting there going, okay, what is this one? Is it this? Is it that? I mean, I don't think too many people had problems with that, but I think it does stand out. And I think it does draw attention to it. And I think it's got its own unique look. I will say, though, this phone looks a lot like an LG G8 from the back, though, with a little bit bigger, oversized camera module on the back. But the cameras are pretty decent. Here's a couple shots that I took, if you want to take a look at these. I went out and I took a couple shots here and there just to kind of, snap some photos and see what it looks like. And it's typical Pixel experience. I think it takes perfectly fine photos for what you're going to get for the price point, better than most cameras at this price point. However, it only has two cameras. You get the ultra wide and the primary on the back. You got the selfie camera. And the cameras, again, the cameras you're probably going to enjoy. They're probably going to work out great for you, especially at the price point. It's hard to complain too much about really good pictures at $300, $400, $500 phones, right? Once we get to like $800, $900,000 phones, we're much more critical about those things. The 9A, perfectly good. So one other thing I'm not too crazy about is on the back. It's plastic, and you can hear this. Like it feels really cheap. Like the back of it, I feel like I can press in on it almost, and kind of like it just feels kind of hollow too. Like it just feels like hollow, cheap, thin plastic on the back. I mean, that's not gonna be a problem, but from like design aesthetics, I guess they really gotta shave some money somewhere. That's one of the places. Most people are gonna put a case on this. I don't have a case on it. This is a review unit that was sent to me by Google. So that's kind of a new policy I've been doing here the last couple of phones. Like if a company sends me a phone, especially like if I got to send it back, I'm going to use it as it's been intended to use. I'm not going to protect it like I have to resell it or trade it in a year. So I don't have a screen protector on here. And that actually brings me to one of the points that I'm really happy about. So this has Gorilla Glass 3. I love Gorilla Glass 3. It's my favorite Gorilla Glass. Even though we're on like Victus Armor, Victus 2, Victus Ceramic, like all these crazy things, Gorilla Glass 3 was so good. I wish they'd have stopped there because 4 got worse, 5 got worse. It's like initially Gorilla Glass is designed to keep us from scratching our screen. And then they're like, okay, we need to keep from shattering the screens. Scratch them all you want. So yes, the screens became less, they became more shatter resistant, but then they became more scratch magnets. And it's like, cool, yeah, I can't break it, I'll crack it, but gosh darn it, it looks like somebody took a stinking Brillo pad and rubbed circles all over it. So Yeah, Gorilla Glass 3 is going to be good for here, especially for this price point. I'm totally on board with that. It has the metal frames on the body. I mean, it feels like a nice phone. I mean, other than the back, it feels a little cheaper than the rest of the phone, and you can still do the tap thing on the back to activate the flashlight or whatever. That's what I have it set for on mine. It still has that tap feature. Gemini, I mean, that's nice. The optical fingerprint scanner, it works perfectly fine. Google's got that pretty well down by now. Optical fingerprint scanners are not a problem at this price point. For the price, I think that you're getting a decent phone. Is it perfect? No. I mean, there's stuff that I would like to see changed. I would like to see some faster charging, like 23 watt charging and what is it, like 7 watt? Yeah, 7.5 watt wireless. That's too slow. I mean, come on, it's 2025. We could church that up a little bit, spruce it up, a little bit more speed. I mean, 23 watts is horrendously slow. It does have USB-C charging. The back, I mean, yeah, I wish it didn't feel so cheap. It does still have the tap activated feature on the back. I have mine set for the flashlight, which it's a lot easier to turn on than it is to turn off. Like, I'll inadvertently turn it on all the time, and then it's like I can't turn it back off. So I really don't like that feature that much, but that's a pixel-wide thing. The bezels are 1998 bezels. I mean, I know we didn't really have phones with any decent screen back then. It's more like 2012 bezels is what we'll call it. Like, we need to update the bezels. 7 years of support is nice. The modem, I want to talk about that. Speakers on here are good. Haptics are good. Phone call speaker is pretty good. I didn't have any complaints there. I made plenty of phone calls with it. I drove around town, a couple different places, tried to make some phone calls. The modem definitely isn't as good as the newer modem in the Pixel 9 series phones. I mean, I didn't expect that it would be. We've had this modem in the Pixel 7 and the Pixel 8. One of the biggest reasons I had to rejoice with the Pixel 9 series phones was the new modem. The new modem is good. Like, it's really good. It's balanced. It doesn't suck up as much power. This one, it seems like they've got it kind of tame. It's not really draining power, I don't think. The 5100 milliamp battery is huge in a phone this size. So you're going to get all-day battery. I mean, you're going to get mostly pretty much flagship level performance. You're going to miss out on some of the AI features because it's only got 8 gigs of RAM. There's no 12 gig of RAM model. And that's one of the biggest hangups that I have here. Like, we already don't have AI features out of the gate with this, which means you're never going to get some of these AI features. And some of the new cool AI features you're never going to see. So if it weren't Google's mission, basically, to like all the things AI right now, and Gemini, and this upcoming Astra voice assistant, and all these things, they're kind of leading the way in AI. Why would you make a phone that's going to be gimped for AI? Especially when this phone is supposed to be supported for 7 years, right? So those are my big things. Like, the modem was a big oversight. I mean, it works. Like, you can make phone calls, you can send text messages. I had several times over like long delays before I would start calling. Like, I would dial the number and then it would be silence for like 8 seconds and then finally start ringing. I mean, the modem is not that great. It's good enough, but it's not great. And it's certainly not the same. It's a big step back. After I've been using a Pixel 9 phone, it is kind of annoying. So maybe it's better on different networks. I've been using it with T-Mobile. It will work. But yesterday I had to call my uncle 3 times. And then when I was using it on Wi-Fi calling, which was weird, like it wouldn't dial at all. So it was having some issues. Some days it would work better than others, but the modem, I think still we need a better modem. They should, of all the places to cheap out, I don't understand why they went backwards with the modem when we knew it wasn't that great. So that's one of my hangups. The other hangup, yes, the 8 gigabytes of RAM. Like, we experienced this with the Pixel 8 last year, and they got really hammered for it because it's like, oh, here's our first Gemini AI Gemini Nano AI on-device AI model. Yeah, I can't run it. Like, you can't run it. You got to go into. Eventually, they made it where you could go into developer settings and turn it on, but it created an inferior experience because it didn't have enough RAM to run the language model properly to give the best results. So, yeah, that's the thing. If you care about AI, you don't want this phone. If you don't care about AI, you want this phone. And I know there are a lot of people out there who are like, I don't want the AIs on my phone. The AIs ain't going to get me. No AI. Well, this could be a good phone for you. It will have some AI. Like, it has a call assistant in it. Like, there's some AI stuff embedded in it. There's some stuff you can use. Gemini, just fine, all that. But yeah, some of the more advanced stuff, you're going to miss out on that. 7 years of support is very good, especially at a phone at this price point. I mean, what other phone at $400 or $500 you get 7 years of support? The Tensor 4, I think, will be fine in 7 years for what you use this phone for. And I think that's kind of setting a mission statement too. Like, out of the gate, you already know you're not getting a bunch of the AI stuff. So that means it's kind of future-proof. You're not going to have to worry about getting it later. This phone is going to be a core competency. It will do the stuff you can do today, 7 years from now, probably okay, and have a 5100 milliamp battery to go with it. So I think all in all, I mean, for the overall package, I think the price is fine. I think the Pixel 8a is a better value right now. I mean, I've seen those for $399. If you don't want to wait, get one of those. You're going to get the same modem. You're going to have a slightly better chip. You're going to have the same limitations on AI, basically the same camera experience. So I didn't think there was a whole lot of huge upgrades in this phone over the 8a. But if you just want the latest and greatest, and for me, I'm a sucker for purple. This iris color is beautiful. I absolutely love the iris color on this phone. So that goes a long way for me. I know it shouldn't, but colors still matter. And they matter with me as a tech enthusiast. I know a lot of other people, they don't want to put a case on their phone. They get a clear case. Like, colors matter. We have so many complaints about the iPhone Pros, and the Samsung phones are so bland. It's like 50 shades of Phantom Black, right? Or gray, whatever. There's just so many different bland colors. So it's refreshing that Google is still kind of keeping some color options out there. This iris color is beautiful. So overall, it's a good phone. It's a good phone. It's going to last you a long time. It's going to have decent performance for quite a many years. And it has a couple limitations here and there, but it also has a couple nice surprises, like big battery, good cameras, long-term support, a nice screen, even though it does have big bezels, good haptics. The speakers on here are good. And it just makes for a decent daily driver. Like, if you want something that's not going to break the bank, you want something that's enjoyable, you can point and snap, get your photos easily, that Google camera that people love, it's going to work out for you, and you're going to be happy with it. So I'll leave it to you. Make a decision on if you want to buy it or not. If you want to buy one, got a link in the description. It helps support the channel. If not, whatever. I'm never here to encourage anyone to buy anything. I always like to make that well known. Like, I am not encouraging anyone to buy anything. If you do buy something, here, I got a link you can use, but I don't make videos for the point of trying to sell phones to people. And I think that's probably pretty obvious most of the time. So that's all I got. If you have any questions, comments, gripes, concerns, complaints, all that stuff, please, of course, go to the comment section. I'll do my best to get back with you. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out, which is usually every day. Yesterday, I barely got a video out because apparently there were vandals running around Houston cutting up Xfinity cable wires. For 2 days in a row, I was without internet. And then I tried to go across the street to upload it in the Wi-Fi at the McDonald's parking lot. They were out of internet. I went down the street to the Starbucks and sat outside and connected to their internet. Also didn't work. I had to drive 10 miles north of my house and upload it with 5G on my phone. So just so you know the links that I go through to get these videos out for you guys, I tried really hard. And I got yesterday's video out, so that was good. But yeah, pretty much every day. I need to take a break every once in a while. I'm human, but almost every day. That's kind of the consistency. So if you like that stuff, you like my videos, you like my lack of hairline, you like my taste in how I talk, then come back. Be glad to have you here. So that's all I got. As always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.